On the Chargers too early.
You got a mouse in your pocket? I didn't crown him ever. the royal we, maybe. I mean, folks that just were convinced that a down-to-the-wire win against the Broncos, a good, solid, all-around win against the Chiefs in Brazil, and beating the Raiders, which the Raiders are having some struggles, even though Ashton Genty, good game, still believe, was enough to make the Chargers not the Chargers anymore. So crazy to me. And I don't know what Bruce Ballott's going to look like. I don't know what Parkins Peak is going to look like. I do know this. Justin Herbert, those were an awesome first 2 games, buddy. I know that. And we can, I mean, this is what it is. So we're an awesome first 2 games. Like, really great first 2 games, Justin. I think they were impressive. Since then, that's not very good. And what was bizarre to me, Coach, was the thing I text you, which is their rookie running back, Omarion Hampton, had 12 carries for 130 yards in a game that was nip and tuck against a rookie quarterback. It's Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman. But they, you know what I mean? Listen, when you have Peyton Manning 2.0, I guess you just got to throw the ball around the field. And now all of a sudden they're banged up, and they gave a game away they shouldn't, and the huge lead on the Chiefs is down to a game. That's concerning.
Okay, this is going. I knew this take was going to happen, and it's going to drive me insane because it is so ridiculous right now. And this is so misleading trying to put this on Justin Herbert right now. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Before I do, please, Chargers fans, please, San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers fans, please subscribe to this channel and please watch the entire video as it is. Without a shadow of a doubt, the best way to support this channel. I am trying to build this channel into the most real community that we could possibly have in the sports talk community. I am doing everything I possibly can. I reached out to the Chargers fans before I lived in San Diego, North Park, South Park, La Jolla. I was there when the Chargers left San Diego and went to Los Angeles. So, I feel that pain. I drove up to the 5101 all day, every day, sat in that traffic for hours a day, every single day. So, please, because I'm trying to create the best possible Chargers content that I can. And when you subscribe, and when you watch the full length of the video, this is the response that we get. This is the response. I'm going all in. I'm asking the fans to just get out there and please support the growth of this channel so we can truly be a real sports talk community that just cannot be ignored anymore. Because something like this is insane. Okay, this is so irritating. The O-line is decimated right now. Justin Herbert is being pressured at an insanely historic rate. It is speaking of an avalanche of pressure right now. An absolute avalanche of pressure. Okay, Justin Herbert right now has 69 pressures. He's on track to have over dropbacks with pressure. And you could be like, oh, well, look, see, like Joe Flacco, like he actually has 1 more. Yeah, but he's got 10 more dropbacks and 11 more pass attempts. So right now, when everybody was freaking out about Patrick Mahomes' O-line and how bad it was, and what do you want him to do? He doesn't have a good O-line. What do you want him to do? Dropbacks with pressure 212 on the year. Joe Burrow, who had one of the worst O-lines I had ever seen, with a 50% pass block win rate, 248. Justin Herbert is on track to just annihilate this again. He's on pace for 300 dropbacks with pressure higher than this in 23. Josh Allen in 23, 232. Patrick Mahomes, 241. And then in 2022, I think Justin Herbert, surprise, surprise, led the NFL again in dropbacks with pressure. Yep, 272. Patrick Mahomes, 241. Josh Allen, 224. It's like, what do you want this guy to do right now? It's just, he's being pressured nonstop. Nonstop. This is not on Justin Herbert at all. He's also on track to have 30 drops. So he's now being pressured at an absolute historic rate, and his receivers now have dropped, are on track to have 30 drops. Remember when everyone panicked about the drop passes for the Kansas City Chiefs in 23-29 drops, and actually only 241 pressures. So he's on pace now to be pressured 60 times more. That's a huge number. 60 times more than Patrick Mahomes in 23. And one more, we'll just say around the same number of drops, and we want to just lump it all on Justin Herbert and be like, well, you had a good couple first games, but I think we crowned them too soon. He's painting Manning 2.0. I know. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All I heard in the Super Bowl was, "Oh, what do you want him to do?" He's Patrick Mahomes, he's pressured, he's got no protection, he's got no protection. Justin Herbert is being pressured at a higher rate by 5 or 6 pressures a game than what Patrick Mahomes dealt with in the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm telling you, this is historical, the amount of pressure that Justin Herbert is having on him. And we want to put on Justin Herbert. And again, this is injury related. So this is just unfortunate now for Herbert and the Chargers. It's one thing if this team was fully healthy, then we could say, "Oh, see, you crowned them too soon." No, they're injured now. They're legitimately banged up in the way where they just are struggling. And so I already know that you're going to hear a nonsense moment like, "Well, Mahomes dealt with pressure last year and he was able to find a way." And it's like, I just showed you that the amount he's on pace to have like 90 more pressures from what Mahomes dealt with in 2024. And again, the drop passes, how many drop passes did Mahomes have with that terrible O-line? Well, that's funny. 2024, Justin Herbert had 28 drop passes. Go figure. And Patrick Mahomes had 18. So he's on pace to have 90 more pressures and 12 more drop passes. And we make all the excuses in the world for other quarterbacks, but we don't want to have any explanation for Justin Herbert at all. It's just simply Justin Herbert's just really not as good as we think he is. I mean, look at the first 2 games. I mean, these are just the numbers. Look at the first 2 games and then look at the last 2 games. It's just not good. Justin Herbert balled in that 3rd game against the Denver Broncos, against a defensive pass rush that what Justin Herbert had the most QB hits in Chargers history for in the last 25 years or something. I forget whatever stat Colin dropped on everyone. I mean, he is getting walloped, and we want to pretend like it's nothing. Makes sense. I mean, seriously, all we heard all year long, "Oh, well, Patrick Mahomes isn't looking that good because Xavier Worthy and Rashid Rice and Travis Kelce is a shell of himself. What do you want him to do?" And I defended that take. That was my take for the most part. I said that Patrick Mahomes played poorly because he was, but I also said it's clearly extra bad because of the roster around him. And now with Justin Herbert, we don't want to give him any benefit of the doubt. We want to just drop him from the MVP conversation. We just want to drop him from any sense of him being a top quarterback in the NFL. Do you know how insane that sounds? Do you know how absurd that is? I mean, look at this. In the last 2 games, just the last 2 games alone, Justin Herbert has been pressured 46 times and 5 dropped passes. So he's leading the NFL in pressures and 5 drop. People say, "Oh, Baker Mayfield's O-line's not doing too well." 29 drop back picks with pressure. Justin Herbert 46. People saying Lamar Jackson, his O-line's not too good. 30, a difference of 16. Whereas Patrick Mahomes, all the way down to 23. Justin Herbert has double the amount of pressures in the last 2 games. And how about drop passes? Because everyone's like, "Well, Patrick Mahomes doesn't have any receivers. His receivers are bad. He's got 2 drop passes." Justin Herbert, more than double than that. So again, like I always say, you want to do the stats game? Let's do the stats game. Let's do the actual real stats game then. Let's actually tell the whole story right now. I mean, it's pretty wild. The drop percentage, 8.9, 8.9. The fact that he's being pressured this amount of times and only taken 7 sacks is actually pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. So we just need to stop. We need to have the real, honest conversations. If we're going to offer context for other quarterbacks, then do it for Justin Herbert as well. Tell the truth. Tell the full story right now. And let's not use graphics like this that just make it look like he had a really good start, but now he's just not that good. He just hasn't been playing that bad. He's really not that accurate, etc., etc., etc. It's just nonsense. Absolute, utter nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And we're trying to pretend like Justin Herbert wasn't great, even just against the Denver Broncos. A divisional game against a top defense in the NFL. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Justin Herbert and the San Diego Los Angeles Chargers? Did we crown the Chargers too early and crown Justin Herbert too early? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be a part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.